Hi there, everyone. We are back doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we are doing lesson number 139. I will accept atonement for myself. Here is the end of choice, for here we come to a decision to accept ourselves as God created us. And what is choice except uncertainty of what we are? There is no doubt that is not rooted here. There is no question but reflects this one. There is no conflict that does not entail the single simple question, what am I? Yet who could ask this question except one who has refused to recognize himself? Only refusal to accept yourself could make the question seem to be sincere. The only thing that can be surely known by any living thing is what it is. From this one point of certainty, it looks on other things as certain as itself. Uncertainty about what you must be is a self-deception on a scale so vast, its magnitude can hardly be conceived. To be alive and not to know yourself is to believe that you are really dead. For what is life except to be yourself? And what but you can be alive instead? Who is the doubter? What is it he doubts? Whom does he question? Who can answer him? He merely states that he is not himself, and therefore, being something else, becomes a questioner of what that something is. Yet he could never be alive at all unless he knew the answer. If he asks as if he does not know, it merely shows he does not want to be the thing he is. That's funny. He has accepted it because he lives, has judged against it and denied its worth, and has decided that he does not know the only certainty by which he lives. Thus he becomes uncertain of his life, for what it has been denied by him. It is for this denial that you need atonement. Your denial made no change in what you are, but you have split your mind into what knows and what does not know the truth. You are yourself. There is no doubt of this, and yet you doubt it. But you do not ask what part of you can really doubt yourself. It cannot really be a part of you that asks this question, for it asks of one who knows the answer. Were it part of you, then certainty would be impossible. Atonement remedies the strange idea that it is possible to doubt yourself and be unsure of what you really are. This is the depth of madness, yet it is the universal question of the world. What does this mean except the world is mad? Why share this madness in the sad belief that what is universal here is true? Nothing the world believes is true. Man, we really, really need to hear that right now. There's just a lot of stress, a lot of energies, a lot of interesting things going on if you're tuned into the media, if you put gas in your car, if, you know what I'm saying? Nothing the world believes is true. It is a place whose purpose is to be a home where those who claim they do not know themselves can come to question what it is they are. And they will come again until the time atonement is accepted and they learn it is impossible to doubt yourself and not to be aware of what you are. Only acceptance can be asked of you, for what you are is certain. It is set forever in the holy mind of God and in your own. It is so far beyond all doubt and question that to ask what it must be is all the proof you need to show that you believe the contradiction that you know not what you cannot fail to know. Is this a question or a statement which denies itself in statement? Let us not allow our holy minds to occupy themselves with senseless musings such as this. We have a mission here. We did not come to reinforce the madness that we once believed in. Let us not forget the goal that we accepted. It is more than just our happiness alone we came to gain. When we accept as what we are, proclaims what everyone must be along with us. Fail not your brothers, or you fail yourself. Look lovingly on them, that they may know that they are part of you and you of them. This does Atonement teach and demonstrates the oneness of God's Son is unassailed by his belief he knows not what he is. Today, accept atonement, not to change reality, but merely to accept the truth about yourself and go your way rejoicing in the endless love of God. It is but this that we are asked to do. It is but this that we will do today. 5 minutes in the morning and at night we will devote to dedicate our minds to our assignment for today. We start with this review of what our mission is. I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. We have not lost the knowledge that God gave to us when he created us like him. We can remember it for everyone, for in creation are all minds as one. And in our memory is the recall how dear our brothers are to us in truth, how much a part of us is every mind, how faithful that they really have been to us, and how our Father's love contains them all. In thanks for all creation, in the name of its creator and his oneness with all aspects of creation, we repeat our dedication to our cause today, each hour, as we lay aside all thoughts that would distract us from our holy aim. For several minutes, let your mind be cleared of all the foolish cobwebs which the world would weave around the Holy Son of God. And man, are there some cobwebs today. Oh yes, kitty. And learn the fragile nature of the chains that seem to keep the knowledge of yourself apart from your awareness as we say, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. All right, there you have it. That wonderful, complicated English in that Course in Miracles text, man. Whew. All right, let's see what A Year of Forgiveness has to say about Lesson 139, I will accept atonement for myself. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. The atonement brings you back into the united state of mind. It is this we seek with this lesson, that you do not constantly argue with yourself or constantly judge yourself. Think about it. If you do or don't do something and then judge yourself for it, you demonstrate a split mind. Who decided to do it or not to do it? And who decided to judge it or not to judge it? There are seemingly two beings inside your consciousness, and this causes a lot of your stress, anxiety, and fear, for a mind divided cannot rest. That is where most of you in the West find yourselves. Those racing minds, the inability to sleep, waking up in the middle of the night and worrying, because you see yourself as separate from God. You see your own mind even as separated from itself, because you argue with yourself all the time. A peaceful mind is a reintegrated mind that has accepted the atonement for itself through accepting all that is, accepting itself as a sacred being, as a holy child of God, and paying attention to the experiences it has with its whole mind, not judging and leaping around from pillar to post and bumping itself in the head while doing so. This is what you do when you feel anxious and create fear in your mind. You argue with yourself. You judge yourself. You hate yourself. You loathe yourself. A perfect demonstration of self-loathing is constant dieting to improve the body, to make yourself acceptable to others, where you demean yourself by only seeing yourself as a body and not developing your other beautiful skills of intelligence, creativity, compassion, and kindness. You want to become something so beautiful, radiant, and glorious that everyone loves you, but you do not need to sacrifice yourself and starve your bodies to achieve that. Some of you seek after fame and fortune or large sums of money to make yourselves acceptable to other people, when in fact, the truth is you don't accept yourselves. Those are the minds that are in pain. Those are the minds that are suffering and need this work. If you are in pain and suffering and you witness some slight shifts and changes in your experience as you do these lessons, we ask you to stick with them and continue this journey with us. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Okay, so it seems like the Course in Miracles lesson, which, by the way, we're supposed to take a look at 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, and every hour. I will accept atonement for myself. So the Course in Miracles lesson feels more like looking at our brothers and sisters and feeling the at one meant feeling, and not being so judgy of other people and ourselves. And then for sure, the year of forgiveness is talking about loving yourself and accepting yourself. So a couple of really great reminders for today. I hope y'all are doing well out there and enjoying your life to the best of your ability and staying calm and staying peaceful. I just feel like not only are these energies kind of affecting our existing anxiety and fear that we may have, programs that we may have running in this so-called world that we're living in, but we have a lot of galactic celestial events happening as well, with the lunar eclipse and full moon, kind of, that amplifies everything. So give yourself a rest, take a break if you can, and do these lessons, and hopefully you find a little bit more peace than you had yesterday. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.